Park family, Coach Jess here. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Today's workout is a drop 10 workout. So we're going to start at 100 reps at one exercise, and then the next we're going to drop 10 at a different exercise. We're going to do 90 reps, then 80 with a different exercise, all the way down to 10. So we have 10 different style exercises. We're going to start at 100, and we're going to drop 10 every single time until we get down to 10. Are you ready? Let's give it a shot. All right, my family, are you guys ready? The first exercise for drop 10 is crunches. So we're gonna make our way to the mat. We're gonna lay all the way flat. We're gonna keep our hands behind our head, make sure we're not pressing into our neck, making sure that our neck is relaxed. Our feet is up. We're going to crunch, come back down. Crunch, crunch back down. Just like so. You can add a step where it's a little bit challenging, where you're going to lower your legs and arms at the same time, like a tap, and then come up to a crunch. Tap, crunch. Just like so. So that's the first one, that's crunches, or you can do tap crunches for a little bit more of a challenge. The second one is going to be jumping jacks, all right? We have 100 of those crunches. We're going to do 90 jumping jacks. So we're going to go here, feet together, arms by your side. As you come up, your legs are going to come out just like so. Back in, and we're here. All right, we need to scale back just a little bit as we can step and still move our arms at the same time. Or we can do those traditional jumping jacks. We have 90. The next one we have is lunges. All right, we're going to make sure that there's nothing behind you when doing these lunges. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. All right, you can go forward or you can go reverse. All right, I'm going to show you forward first. You can choose to do these weighted or unweighted. So we did 100 crunches, we've done 90 jumping jacks, so we have 80 lunges. We're going to go 40 each leg. And all you're going to do, if you have weights, you're just going to hold on to them by your side. And we're going to come all the way down. Press all the way through, press right back up. All right? As we come down, make sure that knee is not going over the toe. And as we come back, make sure we're not leaning forward to come back through. All right? So as we step, my chest is back. My chest stays back as I come through again. All right? You can do alternating. We're going to go back and forth. So you would go one leg and then alternate. You would go all the way up to 80 on those, all right? So keep up with your number. You can do it weighted. You can do forward like I just showed you, or we can go into a reverse lunge. Same thing, alternating, keeping that chest nice and proud. All right, second one, fourth one, we have squats, all right? So we were doing 70 squats. You can do these weighted. You can hold the weight here at your chest with one. You can hold it in a front squat position, or you can hold it in like a lower locked out arm position with your hands. That's optional. You do not have to do it weighted if you choose not to, all right? So for here, making sure that we have our feet, all of our weight dispersed in our feet. We're not leaning forward going into the squats. We're going to sit straight back as if I was sitting into a chair. And then as you come down, you can bring your arms forward or you can let them hang. When I like to go down, I like to let my arms come out to help with balance. All right, so going into the squat, I would come down, come right through. Your goal is to get to 90 degrees. Work down as far as you can. If we aren't quite at 90, it's okay. Go down as far as you can. That's comfortable and pain-free. So I'm all the way down. Press right through. All the way down, press right through. I'm going to face you guys. Same thing, shoulder width apart. You can point those toes slightly out. As you come down, press through with your arms, just like so. Perfect. So you have 70 of those. Then we're taking it back to the mat because I want to target your core again. We have 60 butterfly sit-ups. So make sure you do that butterfly position with your feet. Some people call this a Buddha position. Just make sure that your feet is connected at the top. And we're going to sit all the way back So we're gonna make sure our hands touch the back of the floor every time. You're gonna come up, try and touch the top part of your toes. And you're gonna come back down, touch every time. Good. So we would have 60 of those butterfly sit-ups. All right. The next one, again, I'm all about the core today. We're gonna go 50-second plank. All right. That's gonna be a front plank. We're gonna be down on our forearms. So we're gonna go on and roll over for me. So when we're in the down position, make sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. All right. You're gonna bring one leg straight out, the other one right back behind it. Make sure that your butt is not in the air, and we're here nice and stacked. My back is not rounded or bowed. Core is nice and tight. I'm holding for 50 seconds. All right, we're holding here. So if we needed to, if our core is not quite that strong enough yet, and we need to do a modification, same setup here. Instead of kicking those legs out, I want you to stay on your knees, but just make sure that your butt is not sticking out in the air when doing this exercise. Keep that core tight, and you're doing the same movement. We're just doing an assisted version on our knees. Perfect. Next one. Let's get our heart rate back up just a little bit. We're going to do plank jacks. So we're going to be in a push-up position. From here, so the same thing about making your arms are stacked underneath each other. So make sure your wrist is underneath your shoulder when doing this guy. You're going to put your hands flat on the mat or on the ground. You're going to be in that push-up position. You're going to go out, in. That would be 1. We have 40, just like so. All right? If we don't feel like jumping today, too cold, we're not feeling it, no worries. We're going to do step outs. In that plank position, you're going to step out, back in, out, back in. Every time you go out and in, that is 1. Again, you're going to 40 as well. All right? So the next one, we're doing 30 squat jumps. All right, heart rate's going to get a little bit higher here. Same thing with your normal squat, shoulder width apart. You're going to go into a squat. As you come back, you're going to jump and explode forward like a rocket. All right? So here we go. Make sure there's nothing around to hit you in the head, especially if you're tall. You're going to squat down, jump up. Squat down, jump up. All right? So as you get the hang of it, you want to make sure that you're going right back into the next squat rather than landing with your legs locked out and then right into it. So once you get the hang of it, it's going to look like this. You're going to squat the entire time, going right into it. All right, you have 30 of those guys. Again, if we're not feeling the jumping today, the impact, we want to stay low impact, no worries. You're going to do the same thing as your squat. You're going to squat down, you're going to come up on those toes. All right, to mimic as if you're about to jump. So squat on the tiptoes. Perfect. All right, guys, 2 more. Drop in 10. We're on 20 this time. We have burpees. All right, let's get that heart rate even higher since we just did squat jumps. So when we do those burpees, we're going to go put our arms down, kick out, just to the ground, pop back up, and jump. All right, let's speed that up. We're going to do kick out, up, jump. All right, so we have 20 of those. If we need to cut out the jumping part, we're going to step, step, jump. There's a way we can do a half. We can kick out, kick up, jump. If those options doesn't work for you, you can take it to the wall and do either 3 of those, or you can take it to a chair where you are elevated higher off of the ground. So that's your options with burpees. You have 20. And then the last one, the clever push-ups, all right? So 2 versions, the regular version where you're up on your feet, an assisted version where you are on your knees. So your typical burpee, your push-up, just how we did those plank jacks, make sure your wrist is stacked under your shoulders. We're going to bring our feet up. We're in that nice straight line. We're going to come all the way down, elbows are back, pressing through. stacked. My back is nice and straight. My butt is not out. And I'm gonna come all the way down, all the way through. All right? So that is your drop 10 workout. Give this a try. Let us know how you think by dropping a comment below and liking the video to let us know that you completed it. Good luck, you guys.